Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about some of the zero waste swaps that I have made that have saved me a lot of money, and so I consider them to be frugal. Some of these I've been doing for years, and a few of them I've just started out doing because, as you know, or maybe you don't, in beginning of January, I had listed off some of my goals for 2018, and my biggest goal was to reduce my household, or my waste overall, household and everything around making waste. So that's what I've been focusing a lot on this year. So far it's only been just over a month, but let's get started. The first one I do, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, I have been doing this for countless years, is I make my own rags using old t-shirts or bed sheets, even the old socks. I use those for like dusting, or I cut them up and use them for washing the floor and stuff like that. I've not bought any kind of washcloth or sponge in I can't even know how many years, but it's saved me tons of money. And it is zero waste because you're not buying all those specialty cloths and sponges that cannot be recycled, and sponges they are not biodegradable either, most of the ones that you get at the dollar store and stuff like that, so I just stopped using them completely. Number 2 is cloth napkins. I have a whole bunch of different kinds in my silverware drawer, and we use these. I haven't bought paper napkins or paper towels in, honestly, I don't think I ever did. I can't remember. That's how long it's been, if I ever did. And again, that saves me countless dollars by just using reusable ones. We use them for the week unless we eat really messy, then we need to change it, but normally I wash them once a week. And then the third one is homemade cleaners. There's so many things in your house that you could use instead of going out to buy the expensive chemical-filled cleaners. I'm going to do a whole week on different stuff that most of you will have at least one or two of the items in your house to clean with. So yeah, I still have soaps in my house that I've had since I moved out the first time, which was like 10 years ago, and they're still not used up. Number 4 is ditch your one-use plastic bottles like this. This one, I think I got it from my mom's house, but I have been reusing it and filling it up, and then I put it in the freezer, and then I take it with me, and my daughter likes to have frozen crunchy water to chew on as well. So, I mean, I don't buy these, but somehow the bottles end up in my house, so then I try and reuse them. But what I do use are this stainless steel that we got for free from our bank. And then I like using this glass jar. It was, I think, from Heinz 57 or something like that, and I like using that one. It's pretty and it keeps my water cold. So I never ever bought bottled water in my lifetime. Of course, only do this if your water is drinkable. If your water is poisonous, by no means do not drink your water, just to save some money. And then a fifth one, I've mentioned this one many times before, but we use handkerchiefs in our house. I also have used cut-up t-shirts, cut-up sheets to make extra. This one, my Oma gave me a whole bunch, and this is just one of them that she gave me, and I have a whole bunch of pretty ones too. And yeah, I haven't bought Kleenex in years. I had to buy one box for my daughter when she goes to school in the beginning of the year, but other than that, I do not buy Kleenex. And the sixth one is to stop buying plastic baggy saran wrap, aluminum foil, one-use aluminum tins, or anything like that. I still have aluminum foil from over 5 years ago. I do not use it. And I still have saran wrap from the same time when we moved out. Again, I had bought one of each and I still have them. I'm probably just going to end up giving them away because I do not use them, and I don't buy those little Ziploc-y baggies because I just don't need them, and I use like a dish towel to cover my bread, and that keeps it fresh for a few days. You can even put your breads in a pillowcase in your freezer to keep them fresh, and they keep them just as fresh as, well, I'm not sure. I used to have plastic, but I can't really tell the difference anymore because bread doesn't last that long in our house anyways, so it always gets used up within a month or two of me making it, so I never have to worry about freezer burn or anything like that. But I don't buy any of that stuff, and it saves me tons of money, and it's very good for the environment because none of that stuff is recyclable. It all ends up somewhere, and it doesn't just disappear, right? It stays on our earth forever. And then the next one is if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I did a post of this. I bought 2 of these cups, one for me and one for my hubby, and I absolutely love these cups. They keep my hot drinks hot for a very long time, and they keep my cold drinks cold for the entire day. They also came with these little stainless steel ice cubes. They are so cute. I had never seen them before, but they are wonderful, and you just rewash them and put them back in the freezer, and then when you want a cold drink you just pop those in there and it keeps it cold for the day. And they also came with this stainless steel straw, and I often will take this straw with me if I know I'm going to be going out and maybe I might need a straw, so I don't have to accept any straws that are handed out, those plastic ones that get ended up in the trash, because again, plastic straws, when I went to Cuba, I picked up probably 1,000 plastic straws on the beach, and they never disappear. They're going to be with us here forever. So if you can, even switch to a stainless steel straw or some kind of sustainable straw, and then you don't have to buy those bags of plastic straws that take up so much space. And these also come with the cutest little brush that cleans them out, and they're just fantastic. And the next one, I have been making my homemade deodorant and toothpaste. I started doing this a few months ago, and I really, really like it. I've gotten so many compliments on how good I smell now, so I love this deodorant, and this toothpaste is really, really easy to make. There's so many DIYs out there. It's basically just coconut oil, baking soda, and peppermint essential oil. I also put some stevia in there to make it a little bit sweeter or taste better, and I don't mind it at all. It took some getting used to, but my teeth have never been so white. And then the very last one is, I have mentioned this many times before as well, is just eat less meat. For a whole dinner, I will cut up 1 chicken breast, and then that is good for all 3 of us, and I'll make it into a stir fry or a casserole or a sauce. Just 1 for 3 people is plenty, and there's usually leftovers for the next time. And you make a meal without meat completely, and that will also save you a lot of money, and it will also help the environment. So that is all for today. I'm sorry if the video got a little bit long. I hope you enjoy this video, And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye!